Hey folks, we're down here in the high tunnel number 2 and where the tomatoes are, and it's a rainy day down here in the farm, so we always got something to do even if it's raining. We're on the inside here, and I'm gonna try something different on this row of tomatoes we got here. Usually we've been using like these right here. They drop down out of the ceiling off this wire, and we tie them to the bottom, and then it wraps up. I don't have one on this row, and this one will go on that row. So I was going to try something different. I was going to try that Florida weave. I've tried it out in the field. I don't really like it. And I seen a guy on a commercial guy do something different, and that's what I decided I was going to do. Then I seen these posts at Tractor Supply, and they're $2.19. It's like a electric fence post, and I put one here just to try it, see if I thought it was good enough. And it's pretty steady, so I'm gonna put these down through here, and I only got 6, so I don't know if I got enough to go the whole row, but if I get most of it, I can always add on to it later. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these in, and I'm gonna run a string down through here and kind of do a modified Florida weave, but I'm not gonna weave it. I'm gonna call it a mdavistn weave or something, just something to do. So one good thing I like about these, you don't have to have a hammer. It's got a little step right there that you can step on. But that went in there pretty solid, so. I'm keeping all these little clips on the same side. And really, if you just had a few tomatoes, like if you're a home gardener, you can put these right beside there and just tie your tomatoes right to them. So I don't have enough to go all the way, but we'll do this little section here and we'll see how we like it. If we don't like it, we can always tear it right down. So I got some string. I'm gonna go down through here, and it's just some old like a nylon top string that they throw away at work, and I picked it up, and we'll see how it works. So I'm gonna take it all the way down to the end and start to come back. I'm gonna redo this because it is crooked as a dog's leg. So I just did an old granny knot there. And I'm gonna add one here, so I got some of them put here. So. So I'm going to tie it off here, and then I'll go back down on the other side. All right, I'm going to go back down the other side and do the same thing. Okay, so we got it, and I mean, it bends a little bit. I'm ready. We'll put another row on this one, so we got 2 strings on this one. We'll probably put one more on it when it grows up. I mean, really, for the money, it's not bad at all. Now, I'll get some more. Finish this row out. We probably should have done it when they was a little bit younger. Them down there is going to be perfect because they're just set up. They need it right now. And I think it'll work really good on those. Let's go down there and look at those real quick. And I shouldn't talk about it. These are a little more lanky, and they're a mountain spring. So they're getting a little taller. Them up there are kind of more of a bush. So I'm gonna get some more and do this section here, probably 6 more, and I'll show you that when I get done with it. I think these really work out well. Like I said, even if you use these out in the field, I mean, they're gonna last 15 or 20 years. You know, I went through wood stakes and tried T-posts. T-posts are just too hard to put in for me to get in and get out. And you know, always looking for some different way to do it. And so this, I mean, we'll try it. We'll work out. I'm gonna use these on this row, on this row, and the next row, and then the next row. We about got the Camaros are about ready to plant. I'm also gonna plant some. I'll go ahead and do that while we're down here. Cherry tomatoes in here, stood out in the field. So let me go get a couple of them and let me decide where we're gonna put them at. We'll come back and plant them, and I'll tell you why I'm gonna plant them in here. One of our ideals about these cherry tomatoes, in the past we've always grown them out in the field, and they are a bear to pick. I mean, they're worse than green beans. So we're gonna try some in these hanging baskets, and these are some old ones we've saved. And I'm gonna put a couple of plants in here and hang them up, and then what we're thinking is they'll grow. When we hang them up, they'll grow, and then they'll come down the side. That way we can just pick them like this. So out in the field they go every which way. And these are indeterminate, so these are starting to bloom. So I gotta get these in the ground. And some of them I'm gonna put over here, and then we'll run them up the strains. So I'm gonna put a couple in here, and these are sun gold. And this one's got a bloom. We grew these last year, and they are like they're a yellow cherry tomato, and they are really got a really good flavor to them. So I'm gonna put these in here. I'm gonna put them pretty deep, and I'm gonna add a little fertilizer to them. This is just what I've been using, a little organic. And I got some bone meal I'm gonna put in here too, just like we do out in the, you know, out in the field. And this is just regular old potting mix here. This is not my seed starting mix. This is some I had in a bag, actually left over from last year. So I'm gonna kind of angle them, and my thought is that they'll hang off the side. At least that's what we hope. All right, so I'm gonna sit over here and I'll water it here in a lake. So let me find another one. We'll do one more. Same deal. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bottom. Let's use this one. It's already started out that way. And I don't. My only concern is maybe I should just put one. But I don't know. We'll try it and see. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And of course, the bone meal's for blossom enrot. Now, I seen somebody the other day using Epsom salt. Epsom salt has no effect on blossom enrot. That's a myth. Epsom salt's got magnesium in it, and blossom enrot is a calcium deficiency. So that's why I put bone meal in. All right, it might work, I don't know. I won't put the other, I've got several more. I got some red, I got some chocolate, and I got some more yellow. We'll put them all through here, and I ain't gonna show you that, it's just like regular But I did want to show you this plant over here, how many tomatoes it's got on it. Let me wash my hands and we'll be right back. You can do it. So that thing right there is loaded. I don't know how many tomatoes it's got in it, but I'm really happy with this. And all these, this row right here has really turned out really nice. And but you just used the organic like you just seen, fertilizer on it. My other rows are really starting to come on, and my tomatoes are like I showed you the other day. All this stuff is just ready to plant, except for my red deuce. I don't know about those. Well, I was going to do a few cucumbers tonight, but it's raining. And I got some more tomatoes over here. I got some Empire, some more Celebrity. Hit them with some some fertilizer the other day, some fish fertilizer. I might put something a little stronger on them. I might need a little more nitrogen to start with. But anyway, I got this new watering can at Tractor Supply, and I really, really like it. It's one of the best ones I ever had. I'm going to show you why. I'm going to fill it up real quick. When you go to watering these seedlings in, or right here where we got some started, see what a fine little droplets that put out. My other one, it's got bigger holes in it, and sometimes I think it washes the seed out. It's so big and it hits it so hard, but this is real gentle. So I got it at Tractor Supply. It's about, I think I gave $8 for it. So I'm gonna go back and get some more. But you can see how it don't knock them seedlings down or anything. So anyway, so somebody asked me the other day why we have a YouTube channel, and we really kind of thought about doing one when we was building these high tunnels. Of course, there was a whole family worked on them, and that's probably 5 years ago, and we kind of had an old Canon camera, and we started filming a little bit, and it's really kind of awkward at first, so we quit and we didn't do it, but kind of forgot about it. And of course, my kids kind of put some pressure on me to start one. But anyway, we was at the farmer's market. We started selling at the farmer's market, and somebody asked me if we growed all this stuff, and I said yeah. And you know, we had early tomatoes that year, and I think they come out of this high tunnel here, and they didn't really believe us. So I started doing, really the reason I started doing the YouTube is show how we grow our stuff and how we raise our chickens and all our eggs, and you know, with pigs. Of course, we don't have any right now. Of course, we ran out of pork chops last week, so that means we're going to be on the lookout. But that's the reason we started, kind of show you everything that we do, and I try to make it where if you're thinking about doing it, you can do it. It's not that hard. I mean, there's a lot of heartache, especially on this scale, but you know, it's not the end of the world. If you start your little small garden, and then hopefully you can learn some stuff from me, and I've learned a ton of stuff from other people, you know, write me emails and comments and stuff. So like I said before, it's a two-way street, and this is a working man's channel. You know, we all have 40-hour-a-week jobs or plus, really, and you know, we try to do this, and then we do the YouTube, and so you know, it's a working man's channel. You know, we try to show you what all we do, and that's the reason I started anyway. I'm rambling, but just to show you that we do grow our own stuff, pretty much at the farmer's market. You can come get stuff, see how it's grown, and see how I care about it. I don't like to put chemicals and stuff on it, and we're not organic, but I kind of like to say we're natural. And you know, be organic, you got to be government inspected and all that. I just don't want to go through all that. So anyway, that's the reason we started the channel, and plus, you know, if I ever get grandkids, they can look back and see their pawpaw, because don't look like I'm gonna have any while I'm still alive. So anyway, that's one of the reasons. And if you have any comments, just leave a comment. I answer all the comments, all the emails personally. Give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, try to help us grow. you know, just like we're growing these plants, you can help us grow our channel. We appreciate it. And support your local farmer. About another month or so, we'll be at the farmers market, hopefully. And hope to see a lot of people there. And support your local farmer. And we'll see you down on the farm in the next video.